Hello, welcome back everyone. Now in this session, we are going to discuss about a very interesting problem, and that is how can we calculate cumulative sum and running total without the use of Windows function. This was the same question that has been asked in my last interviews, and this is a very common question. So if we have to calculate cumulative sum with the help of Windows function, I have explained in detail in my last video. Kindly have a watch over it. In that video, I have also explained it with various examples, so you will have more clarity conceptually also. But here is a trick. We have to do cumulative sum but without the use of Windows function. So we need to learn something new here in this session. So first of all, before beginning with the problem, I request you all, kindly execute the script that I'm going to attach in the description. So we both can solve the problem parallelly. Here we're having table name as new sales. So let's see what is the data present in this table. Here we're having two columns, name as date and the respective salary. Okay. So what is cumulative sum? First of all, we need to understand the concept of cumulative sum. Let's take an example. On 1st of January, there is a folk name as A, getting the salary of 100. On 2nd of January, he got some another work and the salary was 800 and so on. So on 1st of January, the salary is 100, but on 2nd of January, he has 100 plus 800 to total 900 rupees. So this is cumulative sum. Now coming to 3rd of January, he got something good job and the salary is 1100. So total from 1st of January to 3rd of January, the cumulative sum will be 2000 rupees. So this is the basic concept of cumulative sum or running total. Okay, so first of all, we will try to understand how can we get the solution with the help of Windows function. So what we have to do, we have to calculate sum of salary, okay, over order by date. This is the basic syntax of Windows function. I am going to explain you here also. Like we are calculating the salary for this date, and the date should be sorted. Okay, so I am just giving this name as run sum, and let's execute this and understand it, what is going to do. Like like I've explained you earlier also, like here the salary is going to be added cumulative. Like on 2nd of January, he is getting 800 rupees, but now it has added 100 rupees too, because it was present in 100 rupees. So now total amount is 900 and so on. So this is the basic concept of cumulative sum. There are various scenarios also. I am explaining you only one concept here, but you can just go and watch that videos. Here we have explained about various scenarios, like where Windows function can fail and what are the precautions that we have to take. Now the trickiest thing is that we have to calculate cumulative sum but without the use of Windows function. No Windows function. So how can we do this? Just think about that. So first of all, we will do a select star from table and we will try to understand data. That how can we do that? There are various approaches. Now in this session, we are going to deal with only one approach. If you want more approach, then please drop a comment. I'll try to publish some another videos for you. Let's start with this question. Here you can see that we are having two columns, date and salary. If anyhow we can compare the dates, okay, with the same table, means here we are having new sales table only. If we can compare new sales table with it itself, means we need two new sales table. Okay, so if we have to compare a single table with itself, this is the concept of self join. So what is self join? If you are joining a table with itself, this is called a self join. So let's try with self join. So for self join, I am just naming the new sales table as T1 and I am doing the self join, inner join. Table name is new sales. I am just copying table name from here and pasting it here and naming it as T2. And I am just passing the simple condition for more clarity, like T1.date equals T2.date. Both of this table are same, only we have just named it as T1 and named it as T2. Let's execute this and see the output. Now you can see that now we are having 4 columns. One is from T1 and another is from T2, and we have joined on the basis of date. Okay, but it is not going to solve the problem. So if anyhow we can compare this date with this date on the basis of certain condition, then we can get cumulative sum. So let's think, how can we do this? Like here you can see that on 1st of January we are having only 1 records, and on 2nd of January we are having 1 records. If we can get all the records for certain days, like on 1st of January we are having 1 records, and on 2nd of January we are having 2 records, 1 and 2, and 3rd January we are having 3 records, 1, 2 and 3. So we have to pass some condition, so the entire data will be splitted on the basis of date. So if we will apply a condition like T1 dot date, this date should be greater than this date, means 1st of January should be greater than this date. Let's do and understand what I'm saying here. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, now we are having 55 records. Let's order this data for more clarity. T1 dot date, and let's understand. Like here you can see that on 1st row we are having 1 record only. It is just determining only 1st of January. Now coming to this one, here you can see that for 2nd of January we are having 2 records. One is for 1st January and second for 2nd of January. For 3rd of January we are having 3 records, 1, 2 and 3. Similarly for the 4th. Now we have solved half of the problem. Now if anyhow we can do just aggregation for particular dates, like 1st of January we want only 100, for 2nd of January we can just add 100 plus 800, on 3rd of January we can add 100 plus 800 plus 1100. So we want grouping plus aggregation. So we need to do group by on the basis of T1 dot date. Perfect, because we want this group, this group, this group, this group. And what we want aggregation to T1 dot date, and we want aggregation for T2 dot salary, sum T2 dot salary. I'm just giving the name as okay. Let's execute this and see. Yep, wonderful. We're getting the output. Like on 1st of January, we are having salary of 100. On 2nd of January, we are having salary of 900. 800 plus 100 is 900. And on 3rd of January, we are having salary of 100 plus 900 plus 1100. Let's compare this data with the actual data that was given to us. Select star from table name. Yep, on 1st of January, we are having 100. And 2nd we were having 100 plus 800, and 3rd 900 plus 1100 is 2000 rupees. Yep, we have solved the problem. So what we have learned from this video, we have understand the concept, how can we use cumulative sum with the help of a Windows function and with the help of without using Windows function. So without Windows function we have used self join. So what is self join? Joining a table with itself name as self join. We pass some condition, we have tried and see the data. After that we did group by on the basis of particular dates and aggregated that. So here about we have solved the problem. If you're able to understand and you're liking my content, then please just like, share and subscribe among your friends. It will definitely motivate me to publish some more insightful videos for you. Thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.